What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video, unedited. So I just walked into the frame and I'm going to start talking, but hope you guys are doing really well. Sorry for the lack of production or the lack of posting on this channel. Simply put, had some run-ins this weekend and I couldn't get around to posting, but shout out to everyone who commented on the first video I made. I got some more comments recently, but today's video, you are overstimulated. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because you may think that video games, YouTube, or reading maybe, or studying, nothing feels the same anymore, right? Like, why everyone makes the memes, like why do video games not feel the same like they did before? Why does it feel like everything peaked in 2014, 2015, 2016? And now this isn't obviously like scientifically proven, but I wanted to make this video because I'm super passionate about this subject. I believe that the introduction of long form or short form content has birthed the overstimulation of humans, meaning long form content or stuff that takes a longer time to get a reward from, maybe reading a long book, watching a long YouTube video, which is still stimulating to like to the standards of like the 1800s. Like YouTube is obviously a big step up from what they had back then. But even video games, it feels like the most stimulating thing that we have right now is TikTok, Reels, Shorts, which isn't inherently bad, but is super duper important. If you want everything to feel like the way that it felt before, you need to unstimulate yourself. Now, what does that mean exactly? It means that maybe going 30 minutes, an hour without doing anything, like putting your phone away, not listening to music, not watching TV, putting your phone away and just breathing, like, you know, in for 4, hold, out for 7, relax. Then maybe when you go back to playing video games or something where it's not like you're not seeking novelty, or like you're watching a movie, even like a 3-hour long movie nowadays may feel like a chore, and you're like you just want to go scroll again. But I love Reels just as much as the next person. I love memes. I think the meme community and Reels, like, I honestly think it's the best thing since sliced bread. I love memes so much. Like, I think it's hilarious. And me sending Reels to my friends is something that is important to me. Like, I feel like I keep a lot of relationship on Reels, like by sending funny videos. So I think that the comedy part of Reels and like memes and like the less serious stuff where it's attention grabbing, but it's not like trying to farm you, because it is funny, right? Like, you get a laugh here and there. You have to schedule that into your day, because if you wake up and the first thing that you do is you scroll on Reels, think about it this way: you're peaking in the beginning of the day. It's telling your brain like, this is the best thing ever, we have to keep doing this. Then you get up, you do your laundry, you make breakfast, you try to talk to someone, and it just feels like you're so tired. You may have gotten the best sleep of your life, 8 hours, 9 hours. You slept through the whole night, and you're yawning, you're so tired. It's only because you're overstimulated. So I think it's super important that if you want to get back to the way things were, you have to unstimulate yourself. And it takes time, right? Because if you are scrolling every day, you can't just stop for 30 minutes and go back to baseline. But if you notice, you become more creative when you start cutting out the overstimulating stuff in your life and you're left with just your thoughts. And I've been creating a lot of content recently, like Reels, like funny. I think my niche, like, I love bodybuilding, but my physique right now isn't like enough to get, it's not like if I were to be scrolling and I saw my physique, and I can be honest about this, I wouldn't be like, yo, like this guy is like, but like my personality and stuff, like I think that I'm approachable in the sense of I love talking to a camera. And I'm genuine, right? Like I don't try to act like somebody that I'm not. Like this is how I am all the time. Like this is how I am with my friends. And I think that my role on social media is, I think I'm way more catered towards long form content. So I want to make videos talking to you guys. And honestly, I wanted to get to a point where I address people's, like, horse meat is a big inspiration I have. Sam Sulek, long form videos where you have to actually watch and listen. And Horsemeat does a great job. Like he reads all of his comments, or he reads all of his YouTube comments, like questions, like he does like the answering questions videos. And I think that's really cool, right? But you may also have some of these creative goals where I'm a mechanical engineer by trade, and what I do day to day is I work, obviously, and I am studying to get my master's in mechanical engineering at the same time. So this is just something I'm doing on the side. So it's like the gym, school, work, and then this, just because I like doing stuff. Like, I've learned, even just from starting the new year off making content, I've learned more and more about what my niche is, how I can fit into it, right? But this is just from trying. If you're overstimulated, you may not even be able to watch that anime that gets you motivated to go do something. You may not be able to watch that long form like action movie that may motivate you. You may not even be able to read that book or study for school. And the thing is that the gym is so hyper-stimulating as well. So it's like that doesn't really help either. So you need to kind of like, especially in the morning, if you want to get deep work done, like you cannot be overstimulated before you do it. So yeah, new format of a video. I've been using the webcam. I don't have a microphone for my phone. I'm not going to invest in any more production. I feel like people like will watch something based on like how they are on camera. It doesn't actually have to do with like the quality. Like like any of your favorite YouTubers probably got more popular not from like their like production quality. So I'm not gonna invest in anything until like I have enough people and they're like, yo, like dude, your shit's fucking ass. But anyway, I hope this helps. You're overstimulated, probably. I think we all are. So get off your phone for a bit. Try to delete reels and just wake up and try not to use it and just see how different you feel. And then at like 6 p.m. when you're done for the day, you could schedule in like an hour of reels and like still use it as a means of like talking to your friends when you want to, but then like unwind without it, because if you're overstimulated and try to go to bed, it's not going to work. But anyway, hope you guys are doing very well. I hope you're having a great weekend. Today's Sunday. Back to the regular scheduled program. If you like this style with the camera, if you made it this far, like and subscribe, comment what's going on in your life. I really love hearing from you guys. So yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace.